Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. Well, once again, I have come with the 11th week lecture. That is your style of making effective notes or the style of making personalized notes. Clear? So, just now today I'm going to tell you what are the basic personalized notes that especially we use whenever we are just making our notes, making our personalized notes or making our personal effective notes. Clear? Now, just have a look on the personalized notes. Now, first of all, these are the five main styles of your making notes. So, first of all, the first one that is your use your own words means whenever you're just writing your personal notes. So, first of all, what are you supposed to do? You should make your own sense. You should make your own concept. Means whenever you're just trying to make your own notes, so you have to write in your own words. Means do not copy from the another source. Do not copy from the net site. Do not copy from the friends. Do not get the do not copy means from another sources. Likewise, YouTube from your friends, assignment from your teachers, lectures, or whatever. Means you have to make your own notes. You have to make your own whatever you are going to write. So your writing, your concept should be in your own. Clear? And you have to write in your own writing. Clear? So that's why the first of all, first step, first style, that is your use your own words. Means you have to write in your own words. Do not copy from another. Means avoid the plagiarism. Now, as I already told you in our previous lecture, avoid the plagiarism. Means plagiarism means the person who copies from the another sources and makes it its own. Clear? So that's why we have to avoid the plagiarism. Means we have to use our own words. We have to use our own concept, and we have to write each and everything in our own writing. Clear? So this is called the use your own words. This is the first step. Now just come towards the next one. That is, you always record the source of notes to save the time. Now whenever you're just trying to make your notes, you always record the source from for your notes. Means what do you mean by the source? Source means it can be your net site, it can be your YouTube site, it can be any kind of references. Means through which you get the help to write and to make your own notes. Means whatever the references you get from the net site, you get from the books, you get from the YouTube or whatever. So you have to record all these sources to save the time for the future. Clear? Because these things will come in our next semester, in our near future. Clear? So that's why whenever we are just trying to make the notes, first of all, you get the help from the different sources. Now, what do we mean the source? Source means it can be your references, it can be your textbooks, it can be whatever. You just get the help through the different sources. Clear? The source can be your YouTube as well, the Google site, net site, or your friends, whatever. Means always record the source to save the time. Clear? In our future. So that's why this is the second point. And the third one, that is your keep your writing material simple. Do not write the complete sentences and leave the articles and prepositions. Now, whenever you're writing, whenever you're just trying to make your notes, so you have to keep your writing simple, and you have to keep your writing brief or shortest, or you have to make your writing shorter. You know, do not write the complete sentence. Do not write the each and everything, whatever the teacher or uh, uh, whatever is mentioned in the books, or whatever the teacher has taught you. So do not write the complete sentences. Clear? Do not give the complete sense or in the sentence. Clear? First of all, you have to keep your writing simple and short, and you have to leave the complete sentence and leave the article. Whatever, we just write the sentences, and now within the sentence we usually write the articles. We give the articles, likewise a, the, and. So we have to leave these kind of articles, and as well as we have to leave the prepositions as well. Now, what do you mean by the prepositions? Now, prepositions, as mashallah, you have learned, especially in the grammar classes. So now what are the prepositions? Now likewise, to, of, on, with. Well, these are the prepositions. Now we have to leave the articles and prepositions. Clear? Whenever we are just try to write, or whenever we are just trying to write any kind of a material, so what we are supposed to do firstly we have to uh, write the material in a brief manner. Do not write. We are not supposed to write complete sentences, and we should leave the articles as well as prepositions. So that's why the third point that is your keep your writing simple, and the fourth one that is your try to use abbreviation. Likewise, now example is here because means whenever you're just trying to write any word, so you have to write in a brief manner. You have to write in an abbreviation manner. Now the example is that now because now this is the complete spelling of your because Because. Clear? But what are you supposed to do? You have to write it in an abbreviation manner, or you have to write in a shortcut manner. Clear? Likewise, BCZ, because whenever, especially in our mobile side, whenever we're just chatting with the, whenever we usually chat with the other person, we always, or we usually try to write BCZ, means because. So you have to write whatever the writing which you're writing, clear? So you have to use abbreviation of those writings or of those words, clear? Now and now because, or you can say accept this example because you usually say so you always write to say you always write so clear? Now there are lots of abbreviations. Likewise, if you just take the example of doctor, DOCTRO, so you have to make it brief, or you are supposed to write in a brief manner. Likewise, you have to write DR only, not the complete doctor. Clear? DOCTOR. But you have to just write DR. So whenever you just try to make your own notes or personalize effective notes, you are supposed to use abbreviation. Clear? And the fifth one, that is your one should have a clear heading and the number system. Yes, of course. Now, this fifth and the last point that is very much essential for you in your making personalized notes. So, whenever you're just trying to write your notes, so you have to give the heading and the number system. Clear? Now, what do you mean by the number system or heading? Means whenever you're just trying to write your personal notes, you always give the subheadings. Means first you have to you are supposed to give the number one, then you have to give the subtopics. After then give the second, then again write the second topic. After you are supposed to give the third number, then you have to write the subtopics at the third number. Clear? Means you have to give the numbering system whenever you're just trying to subtopic of the main topic. So you have to give the heading first, this fala, again second, again third, again fourth or fifth. Likewise, as I already gave you the heading, the first one use your own notes, then always record the source, then keep your writing simple, then try to use abbreviation, then one should have a clear heading. Now these are the specific headings. Clear? These are the 5 headings, and even though I can give you the number as well. Now first one, that is your use your own notes, so I'll give the number one first, or 1. Then at the second I'll put the second number on the always record the source. Now at the third I'll use the keep your writing simple. Now I will give it the third number, and the fourth one try to use the abbreviation. Now that becomes the fourth, and the last of the list, now fifth. So I have to give the number in each heading. Clear? So that's why whenever we are just trying to write our personalized notes, whenever we are just trying to make our personalized effective notes, so try to use the numbering system, try to use the heading system. Now as an example is given, now ABC. Now except ABC you can give 1 2 3 as well. Clear? So this is the fifth point, that is your one should have a clear heading and the numbering system. Clear? Now the second point, that is your the 3 stages of effective notes making. Clear? Now the first stage, that is your before writing the effective notes. Now before writing effective notes, what are you supposed to do? You have to prepare yourself. You have to prepare yourself for the 2 things. Now what are the 2 things? First, you have to see your need. You have to recognize your need. Clear? The first, before writing any kind of a notes, first of all, you are supposed to have a look on the need, and the second one, that is your purpose. Means before writing or before making your personal notes, first of all, you have to see the what is your need and what is the purpose of your lecture, or what is the purpose of your reading. So you have to see, you have to recognize the two things. First of all, that is your need, and the second, that is your purpose. Means before writing, you have to you have to have a look on the need as well as purpose. And the second one, that is your note down the main ideas and keywords, and find out the techniques that you that work for you. Means whenever, means during writing, during making your notes, first of all, what you're supposed to do, you have to write, you have to note down, you have to pen down only main ideas. Clear? And you have to leave the minor ideas, the ideas which are not essential for you, which are not important for you, so you have to leave them, and you are supposed to focus on only major points, main ideas, and the keywords. Clear? Which are very much important for your note making. And always try to use your techniques whenever you're just trying to use your own techniques, so you can use your own techniques that work for you. Those are very much essential for you for your note making. Clear? And the third one, that is your after. Now after, before and during, what are you supposed to do? Now after going these two stages, first before and during, now the third one, that is your after. Now what are we are supposed to do with the after? Now we have to review and organize your notes. Means after the first stage and the second stage, you have to review it. Means what kind of a notes, or what kind of a personalized notes that you have made. So you have to review it. You have to see again and again, again and again, that what you have made, the notes. You have to make it. You have to see these your notes, personalized notes, again and again, and you have to give them order. Means you have to organize your notes in order form. You have to give them sequence. Now first of all, first introduction, then body language, then conclusion. Means you have to give the sequence towards your notes, towards your topic. Clear? So this is all about your today's lecture. I hope that you have got each and every point of today's lecture. Well, if you have any kind of a question, so you can ask me right now. Well, till then, thank you.